Okay, I picked up this Generac 3100 PSI power washer from Costco. It cost $2.99 and I had it shipped to my house for free basically. And it's a 3-year warranty, and since it's Costco, I think it's a lot easier to return if I have trouble with it. Now, I'll unbox it and show you what's inside. And I think what's happening is a lot of talk about going electric. Everything's going electric. So I wanted to make sure I had a gas-powered pressure washer instead of electric, because I think sooner or later these gas-powered ones won't be available to purchase. So I finally got one. I had an electric one for a long time and it lasted a long time, but I don't think they make them as good as they did back then. So I wanted to get something, and I didn't want to get like a Simpson or something because I've read really bad reviews about them. This, I haven't really heard or seen any really bad reviews. There's a few, but not many. Alright, the first thing I noticed is the box was retaped. Hopefully this wasn't a return. We'll see. I got the oil still in there. Here's the wand. The styrofoam is intact, although not as great shape as it should be. There's the unit in there. I'm looking for any signs that it was used before, because a lot of these companies are repackaging returned items, and I don't want to get stuck with a returned item. This bag hasn't been opened yet. That's a good sign. I pretty much want to read the instructions before I even do anything with this, even taking it out of the box. And I'm making sure I know how to put it back into the box if I have to return it, because these would be kind of hard to return without putting them in the box. I was interested in what the pump itself looked like. I thought maybe it was copper, but it's not. It's still that iron. I don't know what they call that kind of iron, but I thought it was copper. In the picture it looked like it was copper. Okay, fill the engine with oil. It's got a big tank. I'm also looking if there's any cracks from shipping or anything like that. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. Here's the wand. The wand's just sitting there. Little hose. So I'm going to read the instructions and then I'll get back with you guys. This is what you get in the bag. You get your nozzles. You get this, I guess, for car washing and stuff. And you get these things you probably have to just attach to hold clamps on. Ooh, you get a turbo attachments, which I know you got. That's pretty nice. Got this 2 screws, these 2 plastic screws, an Allen key, and 2 manuals. So I'm going to be reading these manuals, make sure I know what to do before I even start that thing up. And I guess this is the warranty or something. Most likely you got to fill out this warranty card. So let me look at this and see if there's any weird in there. Okay, so you get an instruction guide on how to use the soap blaster, which is kind of weak. It doesn't even tell you what soap to use, so that's kind of disturbing, but that's fine. This sheet tells you how to use the power dial, and the power dial is basically this thing here, and it's on the handle of the sprayer. And basically 1 is for car, 2 is for wood decks, 3 is for concrete, and 4 is for soap. And then it shows you the other areas of the handle itself. And then here's a diagram of what parts are on the device. Everything's in different languages, so it looks like it's a lot more instructions than it really is. And another warranty card and something about California hating exhaust emissions. Because you know we need that. And a 3-year warranty. Let's see what it says. Repair or replace any part that upon examination and inspection testing by Generac is found to be defective. Any repaired product shall be warranted for the remaining of the original warranty period only. It's not transferable. Save your proof of purchase. What's this? So, year 1 and year 2, limited comprehensive labor and parts. Year 3, limited comprehensive parts warranty. So the labor is only for 1 and 2 years. The labor is 1 year, the parts appear to be 2. And then 3rd year there's a limited warranty on the parts. Engine only, major components including block, head, crank, cam, rods, and pistons for 3 years. So I don't see the pump in there. I don't know why they wouldn't put the pump in there. 90-day limited comprehensive coverage on labor and parts for commercial. Say anything about pump. Why would they advertise 3 years and then not give you any real warranty? I don't, you know what I mean? So that's something there. Okay, I'm reading about the oil and the gas, and they basically say there's no oil installed, so you have to install all the whatever oil you need to get to the point where it's full. The fuel, it says use 87 octane. It can use up to 10% ethanol gasoline. Add fuel stabilizer prior to storing. So you're just adding that. Do not run with unit without sufficient water supply. Failure to follow the water supply requirements will void warranty. Water supplies hose must not exceed 50 feet, so I'm going to have to check that. I don't know how long my hose is. Kind of weird. Doesn't have a limit on the pressure on the hose. It just says more than 30 PSI. So one thing here, it says turn on water and squeeze the trigger to purge the system of air. So you do this before even starting the engine. You just put the water on and you press the trigger and you purge the air out of the wand. Verify the spray gun is off with the lock engaged before starting pressure washer. One thing you got to be careful of is when you can't keep this running without the water coming out of the nozzle. You really don't want to have water being pushed into the pump without the nozzle being open on the trigger. So you make sure you turn it off when not in use. You don't want that pressure building up in there. Adding detergent, rinsing, and all kinds of stuff. So. Okay, as I said before, it's important not to run this system without the water being discharged through the triggered wand. And here it says that after 3 to 5 minutes without the spray gun activation, circulating water in pump can reach a temperature sufficient to engage the thermal relief system. The pump is cooled by discharging water onto the ground. So make sure you turn off the pump if you're not going to be using the wand. And here's some maintenance. After the first 5 hours, they want you to change the oil. Every 8 hours of daily, inspect the water inlet, high pressure hose, inspect detergent, siphoning hose, inspect the spray gun, clean debris, inspect the engine oil level. At 20 hours, replace the oil. At 50 hours every season, clean the air filter, inspect the muffler and spark arrestor. After 100 hours, replace the spark plug, which I'll probably never see. Pump oil, preventative maintenance. Yeah, just basically inspecting everything, removing debris from the filter. Tells you what oil to use. I don't know if there's any troubleshooting in here. There's a spark plug. Yeah, there is some troubleshooting section here, so if you have a problem, you might be able to troubleshoot it yourself with this.